Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today, our group would like to review about a movie that we have watched, that is Starstruck. First, I would like to introduce myself and my members. First of all, my name is Muhammad Afif Azman and my matrix number is 2200708.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Atul Hadi bin Nur Hairi. My matric number 2200734.
My name is Syamil Khairi bin Samsul Kahar. Matric number 2200942.
Assalamualaikum. I am Muhammad Syazwan bin Maknawi 2200728.
Today, our group, we will discuss the issues of the movie Starstruck. This film is a film adapted from a true story that is in 2001. This story tells how 12 people who use horses went to the battlefield and returned to their homeland without anyone falling on their battlefield. Okay, the first question is that group members need to come up with a problem along with how to solve it. And the second is that it is necessary to elaborate on the leadership, on what leadership qualities there were characters in film Starstruck. So let's check it out.
A film Starstruck, there are some main actors, especially Mitch Nelson, a US Army captain with Green Berets Operational Detachment Alpha or DA-595. The problems that he faced is lack of preparation in terms of battlefield experience. The way to overcome this problem is to provide a strong mentality guided by experience rather than knowledge. Mental experiences involve intellect, awareness, thought, emotion, memories, previous experience, will, and imagination. Another problem faced by Nelson, he had a misunderstanding with his team of workers. This problem can be solved by learning to accept opinions from others. As a description, do not interrupt when someone else is talking. Ask that they not interrupt when you take your turn. Truly listen to what another person says and try to understand where they are coming from while you are listening. You can also try briefly paraphrase what someone is saying to make sure you understand. This film, the next problem that Nelson faced is that he makes and holds wrong information to his teammates. As we know, detailed information is important for us to make a decision. Therefore, in order for this problem to be solved well, Nelson must be fully confident in his knowledge, and at the same time, he must convince his members. To add self-confidence about knowledge, Nelson needs to overcome his limited beliefs. As proof, to really learn how to be sure, he must love himself first. When he practices self-love, he definitely has confidence in whatever happens in life, because that confidence will come from within and indirectly convince teammates or others.
Okay, so my part is I want to tell number 4 for the problem. Okay, in this story, the problem is in anxious moments forced to make quick and accurate decisions. Decisions have to be made when Nelson and the Buster have different plans. This complicates the situation so much that Nelson has to make a very appropriate decision. Then the way to solve the problem is to be prepared with all possibilities and circumstances, because we will never know the future. Because even if we have a coalition team, but if things happen that make a difference, it is necessary for a leader to act well. For the last, number 5, Alan who had to judge outsiders as well as less equipment, then it was necessary to use what was available, like those who use horse. For this story, for information, only Captain Nelson is very skillful to use horse. So, Captain Nelson needs to negotiate to achieve the same goal, which is peace on both sides. between Buster and Nelson. With the use of a horse, indeed disadvantages, but in terms of advantages, it can help them to use hilly as well as steep roads, which can be dangerous. So, thank you.
Well, for the next problem is the leadership strategies that were used in executing the mission. Foremost, the leadership strategies that were used in this movie is courage. Courage, for in the simple term, is the ability to control your own fear. A man who can control his own fear can act properly even in the critical situation. In this movie, we can see, for an example, even though Nelson crew had been through a hard time, they also can fight properly even though they had been bombed and been attacked. Next, the nature of leadership that is found in this movie is decisiveness. Decisiveness is the ability to make a decision quickly and announce it clearly. In this movie, we can see that when the Taliban army suddenly strike the Nelson army, Nelson doesn't panic. He quickly found another way to counter this attack. He quickly said to his fellow men to protect Dostum and escort him to fight back the Taliban army. Other than that, complete knowledge is also important and is one of the leadership traits in this movie. This is because without knowledge, the leader cannot guide their men to the true direction. In this movie, Nelson always seek various of intel from General Dostum to know what they are going to do in the war.
In leadership studies, what I get is we should be open-minded. A person which is all of us should always be open-minded in everything that comes because the things that will be faced are very difficult to predict. Other than that, being open-minded also allows leaders to see things from a different perspective or how things can be applied in new and novel ways. For example, Dostum only had horse to go to war, and after that, Captain Nelson received an alleged criticism from Dostum, who told him if he was a killer eye. Next, we also must be caring to each other, like we always know what happened to our team and also pay full attention to group members. While the war is going on, this is very important because when we always pay very good attention, then we will be good information and can arrange new strategies to fight with the enemy. Besides, the spirit in this team can give great results and victories meaningful in war. For example, Captain Nelson and his friends cooperate in giving for information when he wanted to get the coordinates to drop the bomb from their jets. Then it has come to an end. So the general conclusion we can draw is that it is true that confident and high leadership qualities are very important for a leader in guiding his group members. Thank you for watching our video. Bye. Assalamualaikum.